Good morning, everybody. It's April 10th, 2025, and we are at Short Springs State Natural Area near Tullahoma, Tennessee. Today, we're going to visit Machine Falls and Busby Falls.
Yeah.
You know you're in the right area whenever you see this water tower that's behind us, because the parking lot to Short Springs State Natural Area is right below the water tower.
And I would recommend getting here early. This is a spot that fills up really fast. They've actually, since the last time we were here, they've added some extra parking over here on the water tower side.
Yeah, I believe they've doubled the parking area here at Short Springs because it's in such a great demand.
Parking on the side of the road is not allowed. They were towing cars a few years back. I'm not sure if they still do that, but there was so many on the side of the road. They probably might tow it, so just make sure you get a parking spot. Mileage is a little hard to judge here at Machine Falls, so we'll just keep up with it, and we'll show you the route we took at the end and let you know what kind of mileage we got while we were here. We've been following the Machine Falls loop counterclockwise. We've just passed the connector trail, the red connector trail, and we're headed down. We can hear the waterfalls now. It's been flat hiking until now, and this is just a little bit of a grade, but they've installed an overlook, a little deck overlook thing down here if you don't want to go all the way to the bottom. Okay, let's go down here to the overlook. Flowing pretty good today, huh? All right, back up to the main trail. We'll get on down to the bottom. I think this is probably the most challenging part of the hike, wouldn't you say?
Lots of elevation change.
Yeah.
You definitely gotta watch your footing.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty nice. They've got it fixed pretty nice, but there are loose rocks, tree roots. I think it has been improved a lot since the first time we visited here. We've been here a lot. They've made a lot of improvements over the years. Okay, we've made it to the bottom.
I don't remember that big old slab of rock there.
So this is your waterfall access. It says to walk on the rocks, which is what we normally do. We walk up through the creek. But it looks like someone is, you know, it's been visited enough. It looks like they've created an upper trail out of the water here. And then that takes you on to the, to complete the Machine Falls loop. But it will also get you to Adams Falls, which is dry most of the time.
I'm gonna take my socks off so I can wade in the water.
Oh, that's a good idea. Well, I'm still hoping my boots are waterproof enough, so.
I'm sure they are.
Of course, last weekend when we were at, where were we? Fall Creek Falls. There was so much spray blowing off of the flooded falls, it soaked my socks, which got my boots a little bit wet. All right, let's go on. Let's get ahead of Scotty here. He'll catch up, believe me. Whew. It is slick. Step up here on this good dry ledge. Yeah. Now we made it. It's accessible this way most of the time. We have had a lot of rain lately, but it looks like all of our levels are getting down lower. Yeah, beautiful. Look, Scotty's already on the other side. It is a great view from over there for photos, for sure. Beautiful today. Machine Falls, y'all. Look how clear that pool is. Scotty grabbing footage for a reel on Outdoor Adventures in Tennessee on Facebook. The beautiful waterfalls we have in Tennessee, it's just amazing. All right, leaving Machine Falls. We're just walking around here. We're going to do the Wildflower loop because it is April. Oh, and we do have some pretty greens, and that was purple. Maybe we'll find some. If you know the names of these wildflowers, let me know in the comments. I can be told one season. Oh, there's a trillium. It's already bloomed, it looks like. I do know my trilliums. But I can be told one season, because I do, both of us do hikes with rangers. They're always identifying things, and then I forget it. Just 2 months later, it's forgotten. Wow. It's beautiful. All right, so here we're walking, Wildflower Trail, the Wildflower Loop, and we walked all the way up to Busby this way once, and there was a waterfall coming out of the side up here, so we're gonna make our way up here and see if we can find it. This is Bobo Creek. If I am wrong, I will correct it in text right there. So he's walking up the creek. Oh, I see the little waterfall from here. It's spraying just a little. So we're gonna make our way because it's not too far. So let's just kick in four-wheel drive here and make our way down to that little waterfall. All right, back over here to the trail. Oh, look how pretty. I know we've already seen those flowers, but they're beautiful growing on that little moss-covered rock. It would have been a whole lot easier to walk up the creek bed, that's for sure. Yeah, do you see that little waterfall? All right, we can see it there. I wonder if I can cross this. You think I can? Maybe. Get over there where Scotty's at. This bark is a little loose right here. Well, one thing, if I fall in, it'll be a big splash for the camera. Alright, so I'm gonna have to try to jump in. Woohoo! Yep, just a cutie patootie little wet weather, little seasonal. Ooh, here on Bobo Creek, look at that beautiful deep hole over there. That's awesome. In the summertime, of course, it's going to be drier in the summertime, but that sure would be pretty refreshing. Okay, we're still hiking upstream Bobo Creek from the waterfall, from the Wildflower Trail. But by the time we got to that little Wet Weather Falls, it was already, we were closer to Busby Falls this way than going around the ridge. So we're just finding some stuff. Whew, look how that's hollowed out. Oh, see, we wouldn't have found that if we had taken the ridge trail. Okay, we might be in a little bit of a jam here. No, I see how we can go.
You know, I think there's another waterfall up here on the left-hand side coming out of
There is.
Oh, you gotta make it. I think you can make it.
I can. I'm gonna make it right up through there. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to get my feet wet. I'm just gonna go straight across to the middle over there. And oh, I love walking in the creek, but it's my hiking boots. I'll
tell them what we're doing.
I already have.
Okay.
Okay, time to get my feet wet.
She doesn't want to get her feet wet, but it's come time when she's going to have to get her feet wet. So here she goes. Maybe she won't slip and fall. We are trying to make our way up to Busby Falls there. There at Busby Falls, there's actually two waterfalls. Two nice little drops there that people enjoy playing around in the summertime. But I think both the drops combined are considered Busby Falls.
Let me show them. All right. Yeah, lugging around a boot full of water. That's okay.
I think it feels good.
It does feel pretty good. It was just cold initially. So you can see lower Busby up ahead. Did you already tell them that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. You can too.
I think I already did, but we're closer now. Now, there's that big old hollowed out tree I took my photo in. Okay, here we are. Whew, this is flowing much bigger than it was the other day. Oh, I say the other day. It's been a few months I was down here. Kind of see another little wet falls flowing out over there. Okay, we're climbing up and away from Lower Busby Falls. And I love how the rocks change up here. We're to all of these nice flat rocks, and since my feet are already wet, and we can see Upper Busby already. Try to avoid some of the deeper holes anyway. Now, Upper Busby Falls. It was a slick spot. It is so pretty. Oh, he's still at the bottom. I see him down there. He's still at the bottom of Upper Busby. Wow, he's waist deep at this point. I walked away too soon. So many cascades all the way downstream. Oh, he is making his way up the falls. Look at that. Maybe he wasn't waist deep. His shorts aren't wet, so it just looked like it from way up here. Okay, we've climbed on up. Let's cross here, across this beautiful little bridge. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. We came here with in the snow and ice one time, and I was under that rock ledge over there. I think I've got photos peeping out from under, or from behind the icicles rather. I'll see if I can find those. And then downstream, look at that beautiful little swimming hole. Ooh-wee. We've come off of the, from the Busby Falls, and we have hit the Busby Falls loop. We're gonna finish on out on the loop. It's an old foundation. Does anybody have any information on this foundation. I feel like we have researched it before and I just can't remember. I need to do a little more looking. And we're back. You know you're back because the water tower is up there. All right, here was our starting point. And we walked along the Machine Falls loop here. Came across, we passed the connector trail down into the bottom here. And then we went over to the Wildflower loop. And we came back up this Wildflower loop and then we deviated just a little bit. We followed Bobo Creek back up to Busby Falls. And then we crossed the Laurel Bluff loop right here. And then we turned right and came around and finished out on the Busby Falls loop. Pretty awesome little trail.
We appreciate you watching our video to the end. It helps our little channel a lot. I hope you enjoyed our adventure here at Short Springs State Natural Area. While here, we visited Busby Falls and Machine Falls. Something that we didn't see today was the top of Machine Falls. It's a pretty cool sight to see, but it's very difficult to photograph and video. And there is an Adams Falls here, further back in the distance.
And it stays dry.
It stays dry.
A lot.
So we don't visit that very much.
So our total mileage today, 2.1 miles. Wow, that's a lot of beauty in 2.1 miles. So if you found a little value in the video, please give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button below to go along with us on the next adventure that we find.